Everyone, what's up and welcome back to the Shiny Raiko channel. Now I'm going to go and show you a new combo as per promise. This combo is actually really good and can win you an instant game just by doing it. The standard is normal, which is Pen Call plus Dark Worm. You don't particularly need those two specific cards to do it, but this is just the easiest way to have it done. And you need any of your main core magicians. Now, the combo is a bit different. I'm going to show you two versions to do this. Apologies. And the thing is to it, like the first version I'm going to show you is the long way, but it's completely worth it. The second option would be if something goes wrong. Now, we're going to Pen Call Dark Worm. Now, feel not to worry. You most likely can do this combo through negates. But I'm not going to pretend my opponent has something to negate me right now. I'm just going to show you how to do the combo. Now we'll add Harmonizing plus any high scale. Preference for Celestial because you get a free monster born if an extra monster dies. You'll use Dark Worm effect to summon itself. Next effect to add gate 0. And you can immediately scale, as we're going to Pendulum summon shortly. So we'll normal summon the Harmonizing, link off to make Hulky Fibrax. Now we'll get Hulk's effect to summon our Tuning Magician from the deck. Tuning can be freely summoned here. Doesn't change a thing. We'll use Oath effect to add back Harmonizing to our hand. And it's time to Pendulum summon. So, the usual stuff. Now also, as we all know, we could have summoned Apollosa first. So if you're reading into that your opponent has Nibiru, go ahead, but there's no other way we're going to stop Nibiru with this combo. Moving on, Harmonizing effect to summon from deck. We'll summon Shanky. And now it's time to Exceed Shokan into our Absolute, just to free up some space. We'll link with Harmonizing and Hulky Fibrax to summon our Selena Gomez. Celine will have 3 counters as per normal, because I have Pen Call in grave and our 2 scales. We don't need to get the stuffs into the graveyard. So we're going to link Shokan. We'll be using Absolute and Dark Worm, I believe, to get into our IP Masquereno. And we'll get the Absolute effect to summon our Vortex. We'll now use Selena Gomez effect. We're going to pull back our Shanky. Then we'll Synchro Summon. Go into our... No, my apologies. We were not to Synchro Summon as yet. The reason why is that you can Synchro Summon if you want. It doesn't change anything, you can freely do so. But the reason why I'm not going to Synchro as yet, because I want a bigger monster to equip to the barrel. So I'm going to link into my second Selena Gomez, and we know none of Selena effects are once per turn. So I get another 3 counters for Monster Reborn. Now, I'm going to use these 2 to Synchro Summon into our barrel. Our barrel effect, we can equip. We'll equip our Selena Gomez from the graveyard, giving ourselves 3 counters. Now we'll use Celine's effect to Monster Reborn. We are required to bring back Tuning Magician. Make no mistake. So you remove your 3 counters, bring back Tuning Magician. And we're going to link into our second Hulky Fibrax. Unfortunately, you cannot summon the next tuner. It's a hard once per turn. However, I can use Tuning effect to summon back itself now. Wonderful. Now, the whole point of doing that was to get Tuning on the field without... Well, normally we would have banished it if we use this effect. So we were just really trying to get Tuning on the field. Now, this is the setup, that's all. End your turn. Your opponent's turn, as soon as they activate the card, because they're going to have player turn priority, you can negate it with Savage Dragon, and immediately as that resolves, Hulky Fibrax effect to Synchro Summon from your extra deck. We'll go for Shooting effect. I'm not playing Gendo in this deck, or at least this version. I'm sending Supreme King Dark Worm You can play Gendo if you want, but it's just that there is no more Celine in my extra deck, and there's no need for me to summon it. You get me? You don't win for anything. Now you'll use Shooting next effect to Synchro Summon. Tuning Magician will be banished, and we're Synchro Summoning with the Savage Dragon. We're going to go into the boy himself. You can actually summon him anywhere. Here's preference. Effect. Your opponent cannot activate a single card effect for the rest of this turn. Cards or effects. And they cannot respond to this. So their judgment, they're completely locked into this. They can't do anything. And of course you have the Vortex to negate if something fishy was to try and happen. Now the point of this version of the combo is to have up negates to stop your opponent from stopping you. So they actually need to open Dark Ruler no more, or my apologies, something to tribute your monster like a Kaiju to get rid of and stop the combo. Now the strength of this is that you win the duel just by doing this. They cannot activate anything for the rest of the turn, so they're just going to stop there looking at their hand. In your next turn, your follow-up is like the easiest thing on this planet, because Oath can get you back your Harmonizing and you already have Shenki. That's almost game right there. So the combo is completely lethal, but I'm going to show you a next version, but that version is pretty weak, but I'll still show you nonetheless. Alright, version 2. Now this is just if you're a complete noob and you don't really know what you're doing, but you just want to do this combo because it looks nice. Pen Call Darkworm plus any of your main magicians. Normal stuff. Pendulum Call for Darkworm. Add Oath and Harmonizing. Darkworm effect to summon itself. And next effect add gate 0. Scale up. Normal summon Harmonizing and link into our Halki Fibrax. We'll get Hulk's effect and we'll summon Tuning Magician. And we'll use Oath to add back our Harmonizing and we'll Pendulum Summon. Now it's very similar to the last version, but it's just another way for you to do it. And from here, you'll get Harmonizing effect to summon a Tuner. In this case, we're going to go for a White Wing Magician. Specifically because it's just... apologies. So Tuner, you can just synchro with these. This version is strictly only if you're a noob, nothing else. Yeah, this is actually the card I want to go into, because I don't want to waste any Boreal Savage or anything like that. And from here, you'll get quite a few options actually. If you're not sure what to do, you have multiple choices, because your Tuning Magician hasn't used effect to come back as yet, so you can always do that. But at the same time, there is not much else you can do in terms of course I can make a play here, is that you can do it this way. Go into your Celine, get your 3 counters, and you can pull back Tuning Magician and Synchro Summon so that you can equip the Halki Fibrax. My apologies, I didn't actually put the bar on the field. Here's good. So you'll have 2 counters. And then you can use these 2 to go into the second Halki Fibrax. My apologies, I'm just going to use this one. Let's just say this is the Halki equip. And of course, I didn't actually use the Tuning Magician effect, so you can just summon it right back. And in your opponent's turn, whoops, whoops, effect, whoops, Synchro Shokan. And you can choose between this or the Supreme King to synchro with. And of course, we're going to summon the boy and use this effect to stun my opponent. So this is just, if you're not really sure what to do, this version is just very convenient for you. It's completely brutal in my opinion, because the mere fact that it shuts them down for the entire turn, it's just an instant win. Like, this is already This is almost pushing for game. So you're going to win off this. And of course, you have your next turn follow-ups of add back harmonizing, and I can just clutch the deal from there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. You can tell me of your opinions down below. I'll definitely look out. And I'm out. Peace. Have a great day.